Let's go right here. Oh, I did see you guys. Hey guys, who is here, and welcome back to the Honkai Star Rail, where we left off though. We just got done doing some mecha stuff, trying some Power Ranger stuff, so yeah. Oh man, do enjoy some Gundams, so yeah. Anyway though, let's go back over there and let's talk to the Sentais we're here.
As expected of my senior,
before joining Daybreak Squadron, Gray had
That kid knows every story about the Astral Express like the back of his hand. And he's always looked up to you as his role model. Huh, what an amazing battle! Well, more than beating you, we were, after all, being remembered by their idol is a high...
Man, that was fun though last time though.
Oh, you bet. Besides my senior, my teammates in the day...
It's a shame though. If she really could become the 5th member of our team, our recognition would rise even further. After all...
That's only because we haven't done anything.
Don't worry. Given the state of Dual-Dimension City, a mind-blowing crisis is bound to happen sooner or later. And that's when we'll get...
Yeah, just yesterday, I rescued 5 people from a gas explosion. Hope they recover soon.
There you go again. Casualties like the Astral Express. We don't need to act to prove something so long as we stay true to our own path.
Silly you. Is the Astral Express all you ever think about?
Come on. Don't make fun of me. I'm still just a rookie.
Yep.
Anyone who perseveres in their own...
Thanks for your guidance, Trailblazer. And lastly, I wonder if you could take a pic...
Trailblazer, please.
Heck yeah. Oh.
My senior's so close to me that my heart...
3, 2...
Darkness wanes and dawn awakens. The Daybreak Squadron arises.
Dang.
Time's about up. Oh, right. Want to say goodbye?
Wait, let's say goodbye to them.
Blue, yellow, you guys were amazing back there.
If only we could have beaten the Nameless.
What are you talking about? There's no...
Well, it's not entirely impossible, I'd say. Ever since I converted, I feel like both my mind and...
Gray, being a masked hero means facing all kinds of dangers. You definitely feel pretty bad. Oh, looks like your idol's here to see you.
Senior? Me? I'm fine. Totally fine. It's me. I'm just too weak. I'm always hesitant, whether in combat or dealing with life. Even though I know I can never become it's a bit embarrassing to admit, but no one ever taught me the principles of how to live and behave growing up. I dropped out of high school pretty early and started hanging out with street gangs. But when I saw how scared those people were, I had this nagging feeling later when I read about the Astral Express story online and learned about your legendary deeds. I finally understood what it meant to be a true hero. Looking how I too have a chance to become a hero like you. Together with my brothers and sisters in the Daybreak Squadron. But I'm just too weak. I don't have the immense strength like...
I don't want to give you empty platitudes about humans triumphing over fate.
Oh yeah, you see, I just changed my name to my normal though, but I'll change it back to what in the moment.
Your desire to fight for those around you, and your wish to bring smiles.
Thank you, Trailblazer. Could you please sign that famous line?
What's the famous line? May this journey leads in Star Wars.
That one's not bad either.
Yeah, it was the stars that first set the Nameless on their journey.
I'll remember today for the rest of my life. Goodbye.
Well, that about wraps up today's... You're only realizing that now. That's your greatest advantage in joining the... Indeed,
I love her.
the power to rule this world directly, that individual draws even greater strength from Parallax. The stories and dreams spun by this enterprise are capable of... Madame Pearl is waiting for you at the top of this building to discuss matters. Let me give you a little reminder. The rules of Phantasm. As an IPC employee, I've said far too much. Your friends are waiting for you in the hall.
Alright, Marty. Alright, Yang. Here I come.
Over here! Over here! You watched Daybreak's fall? Mr. Yang and I watched the whole... Not only did you assemble the Mechatron and give autographs to your fan, but you also... Mr. Yang's looking at you with such loving eyes.
Indeed. Seeing her so happy reminds me of my young...
What are you talking about? Mr. Yang, you're still as young as ever. Oh, right. We've been wandering around here for 8...
I understand everything she wanted to show us. There are just a...
Miss Nihilux?
Nihilux.
There you all are. We've been looking everywhere for you. The Secretary's office sent Agent Feld here to...
Wait, if Mr. Feld is the one who's supposed to meet us, then...
Miss Nihilux?
Agent Nihilux, an IPC ranking P30 who works...
P30? Imagenesis Technology Department?
Could she be some kind of corporate spy who snuck into the building? Oh, this is a real mess. What are those security guards even doing? Distinguished guests, are you hurt? Or...
Not at all.
this
Nope.
lady seemed totally legit. She smoothly guided us around the place like a pro.
I need to report this to security right away. She can't have...
Thank you for your help. Astral Express crew, Madame Pearl has been waiting for quite some time. If it's... Please inform Madame Pearl that the 3 guests from the Express will arrive shortly.
I love
Ladies and gentlemen, to
Pearl demonstrated the full process of creating a Mechatron army, based on what I saw.
Ooh. Pearls. And there she is. I forgot about Pearl. I love her too.
Hello, guests from the Astral Express. Nice to see you again.
Thank you for your gracious hospitality.
I understand there was a minor incident in the lower lobby involving someone impersonating a Pearl Lux employee. I hope it didn't spoil you.
we're fine. Don't worry about us. But how are things with you? Did you lose any valuable...
No, Pearl Lux's data firewall remains untouched, and all assets under security network surveillance are intact. The only change is an additional... Never mind. I can make a preliminary assessment that this was the result of someone's... Lately, mishaps have been piling up, like dark clouds before a downpour, casting shadows.
Could you be referring to...
33 citizens were found dead in the Dovebrook district. In addition, an IPC specialist assigned to negotiate the purchase of a mask of elation died in an unexpected incident. This party has made overt threats to public order and is clearly challenging the IPC. Managing capital and managing a corporation share one thing in common. That is, an aversion to risk and a pursuit of stability. As the executive officer of Plain Arcadia, I bear an inescapable responsibility for the safety of this world. As one of the 10 Stonehearts, I hope to bring the Phantasmoon Games to a swift... rather than staging another dangerous battle, like what happened at Graphia Academy. I hope the supplicants can show the people of this world miracles of joy and happiness instead of sorrow. Therefore, I'd like to hear the Express's request. Trailblazer, please, tell me, what's your ultimate goal?
Ooh. What's my ultimate goal? Being with you and Nihilux.
You mentioned earlier that you wanted...
I'd like to talk about our ultimate goal for participants. I think the rules and rewards for the Phantasm...
That's exactly what I thought when I joined the games 15 years ago. These games allow supplicants to do anything, good or evil. As a result, what's more vague is what can winners do when they share the power of the elation. According to legends and historical records from Ahatopia, they listen to the victor's wishes and grant them permission to use their power. And the applications of this power seem to be boundlessly vast. Sometimes I wonder if we had agreed to become the leader of the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
If I win, I'll give up sharing Aha's power and ask them to be the...
Kabuto, is that you?
That's... I get it. To begin with, this is far more meaningful than taking up a god's authority and... Secondly, placing an Eon on the righteous cause of opposing the universe's greatest threat is something neither the IPC nor the god itself could reason. Finally, this would also help us avoid the risk we currently face. Cooperating with the IPC while remaining wary of being drawn into its ambition. If we handle the negotiations well, perhaps Aha could stand behind the Astral Express. Just like our cooperation with the Xianzhou, where we could maintain... The only...
Don't worry about that. From what I know about them, they'll agree. What kind of god of games would they be if they broke their own rules? This is their IOU for the express debt from when they were traveling with Akavilli. Complete.
Oh, text. No.
Passenger, use this to blackmail them. Probably.
So, you're saying you want Aha to take on the leadership of... Logical extrapolation. Failed. Success rate indeterminable. This request is far too lacking in structure. Yet within and around... If the universe is the master of Elation's playground, then they should do something about that. As expected of the Trailblazer, your thinking is so... out of the box. However, I don't think you stand... I've joined as a supplicant. Not a single rule in the Phantasmoon games requires supplicants to engage in combat.
Plain Arcadia's admitted...
At the same time, she has at her disposal assets of staggering...
with money and power on her side, wouldn't...
As I previously proposed to Miss Himiko, I'm willing to cooperate with the Astral Express to ensure the smooth progression...
But the Astral Express isn't your only partner, is it?
I have 2 other allies. However, you all are my most promising ones. Once the and I will do everything in my power to fulfill...
As we told you before, our strategy is to become a sail, advance and retreat together.
An ally like Sparksy? It's true that you defeated her and took her mask, but given her typical decision-making style... Hypothesis. The Sinwish Syndicate's missing mask. I thought it fell into the Xianzhou's hands.
That's right. 3 against 3.
With this new variable in play, I'll have to adjust my extrapolations. But the conclusion seems unchanged. After all, as the...
An IPC senior executive. Plain Arcadia's administrator. A member of the 10 Stonehearts. Joining the games personally. It certainly has an intimidating ring to it.
She's right. Your identity is far too sensitive. You want to control these games and end it safely and quickly. All they see is the all-powerful IPC and an influential executive pulling all the strings.
A sharp observation, I must.
But I do not believe you yourself would overlook this. Madam Pearl.
What I see. I want to recreate Graphia's divine.
Does that have some?
Hard to believe, no? My birth originated from the theme assigned by the Celestial. At first, I was nothing more than a machine that imitated human paintings. For day after day, I studied. Day after day, I exhausted every possibility. I could instantly analyze the proportional structure and pigment composition of any painting. Graphia's ultimate creation was establishing the world in canvas at the end of the Phantom Moon Games.
Is this your personal pursuit?
Both. The IPC's point of view is far more pragmatic. The world in canvas is a dimension that can shield us from the Antimatter Legion's war.
Unfortunately, it seems we can't.
Then, I have another proposal. Why don't we shift our perspective? And these two individuals' objectives are unclear, and their abilities remain a mystery. If left unchecked, we might see a repeat of the Herald of Death tragedy. I have a cooperation proposal that could help us gather intelligence on them. That is correct. But all you need to... Before we move on to the details of our cooperation, would you like to take a short... I was thinking of having Pearl Lux Corp host an expo for the Astral Express.
Star Rail Fest.
You mean correct, but not entirely. The Fluffy is well known, but what I want is an unprecedented Astral Express exhibition, with the Fluffy being just a small part of it. The real stars of this grand event will be you.
Are you trying to...
Huh? What if they're a...
What could be more inspiring to the people of a world? That's an enormous amount of wish power. And the Astral Express together, we can create a miracle for all to witness in our... I'll also get Full Wish TV and other mainstream media outlets involved for promotional cooperation. A wise
all right.
Before the Star Rail Fest officially begins, I have one more favor to ask of you all. I'd like the Express crew to pay a visit to Blur.
Doesn't Pearl Lux own the rights?
Since their debut, this author has remained anonymous. Never
I have a feeling I know who it is.
identity in public. But if the real-life inspiration behind the story were to pay them a personal visit... Now that we've reached an agreement, I'll leave it in your capable... By the way, before you leave, please accept this...
Ooh. Ooh, thank you very much.
I've studied in detail the records of my colleagues' interactions with partners in Penacony, and I was particularly inspired by Aventurine's technique. So please, keep this chip with you as a symbol of good fortune for our future.
Well, we'll be on our way then.
Oh, I care, sir. Oh.
As your private detective, I must warn you that a grand exhibition of unprecedented scale...
I understand. That's why I have a mission for you.
You actually think they would need my protection with their strength?
Hidden beneath each extrapolation, tiny signals of unease keep bubbling up to my thought interface. Now that you've taken up the mask, let's talk about payment.
Before we talk about payment, let's discuss the Herald of Death. Although the Department of Aberration Defense sealed and destroyed all records of the Bloodstained game after the Herald of Death incident, the victims' families collectively received compensation so massive that it could fill any gaping void. So, here's the interesting part. This item was nowhere to be found in that year's public financial report. It was you, the omnipresent IPC. To be precise.
Oh yeah, there's something wrong with it.
Following the usual human drama tropes, am I supposed to give you a round of applause now? Being able to dig up all this information.
In movies, a big shot like you usually raise a hand, right?
I'm afraid you've learned too much.
that's when the gun goes off.
Sorry, my hand is on the checkbook and unavailable. Mr. Ashvale, tell me.
It's not about the...
Indeed, money isn't the issue.
Are you trying to buy me off like some poor victim's family? Tell me. What?
300 million. I know you've always needed money. For cryo-sleep, supporting the families of fallen comrades, and for treating those who survived. Isn't this exactly what strategic investment is about?
I'm not your lackey, Intellitron.
500 million? I could pretend there's a glitch in my calculation process and make it...
I want the...
Oh. An unexpected choice. The answer is... I don't know much. Hard to believe, perhaps. The Herald of Death affair lies This world is like an unfinished game of chess that's been dragging on for years. The hidden moves laid by...
But... since you've invited me to...
Reasonable. Marcus Antali, the Herald of Death. Last member of the Intelligentsia Guild, School of Evolutionary Perfection. 5 years ago, his identity was confirmed. Miss Yabali, head of the technology department, took possession of his belongings.
No wonder. So, that guy was practically IPC personnel, give or take. That also explains why the technology department shelled out the compensation. Yet, the method behind...
A serial killer coming back from the dead is the least of our worries. Even if a serial killer does come back to life. What's more concerning is this. Someone wants to exploit the legacy of the Herald of Death. Miss Yabali took away everything that man left behind. And during the Phantasmoon Games, not only can miracles trigger wish power, but fear, too. Based on my extrapolations, the appearance of this new Herald of Death might mark the beginning. Mr. Ashvale, I've always respected you. But right now, I need to...
Respect. When I was younger, what I really wanted was to make the IPC fear. Deal, Madam Pearl. Whoever this new Herald of Death is, I must deliver justice with my own hands.
By the authority vested in me as CEO of Plain Arcadia, go ahead and do what you must.
Alright, Asheville's POV. Haven't tried that figure out, to be honest.
My friend, I don't blame you, but I'm done being a breathing dead weight.
Just do it, you coward! Let me die as a Galaxy Ranger!
Shoot me?
Nice, Kylo.
Not knowing who you are. Not knowing.
In ancient times, humanity's daily goal was to obtain 2,000 calories of food. Humans back then knew they were just one member of the animal kingdom. They understood why they... But now, in an era where you can get food delivered to your door with just a tap of your finger, effortlessly achieving that 2,000 calorie goal, tell me, will the Phantasmoon Games bring in...
What's wrong with getting food with just the tap of your finger? Don't tell me you want to go back to the 2,000 calories are pointless, but just for survival. It's the goals beyond 2,000 calories that define humanity. And the Phantasmoon... I'm just a detective. Ask me some...
My apologies. I just heard you joined the... You've met Madame Pearl.
She dumped this hot potato...
on us. Judging by your expression, it seems less like a hot potato.
Because I have a lead now. To prevent copycats, you kept the Herald of Death's modus operandi from 15 years ago under...
There's only a few people who could reproduce this killing method with such precision. The investigators from the Security Bureau and the Department of Aberration Defense at the time.
Detective Kuchiba, I've heard that you've devoted considerable time.
So, I'm the prime suspect now.
Just a bit of minor deduction. After all, murderers always love to return to the scene of the crime. Isn't it coincidental that you happen to be standing right?
That's not deduction. It's a conjecture at best. As for investigating those two, it's been 15 years. The relevant people and the victims' families have all gone there.
Yeah. After losing their loved ones in such a cruel way, their hearts were shattered. I remember seeing that in the case files you sent me.
I wonder, after all these years...
Maybe they have. After all, they go by a new name now.
Ah, you mean that charity with the slogan...
Before he died, Kostad mentioned that group to me. He said quite a few young people in the gang left without looking back, just to join them. So I thought, maybe...
The Research Society of Happy Smiles, huh? A charity that helps people escape their pain and find happiness. Sounds like they've turned over a new leaf. How could you call them...
I dug a little deeper into them.
You mean your monkey dug up something interesting?
Okay. Mr. N dug up something interesting. Have you heard the name of the sponsor?
That name rings a bell. Wait, isn't she the boss of Full Wish TV? This is getting a little too coincidental. Just like every case you've accidentally cracked before.
Lots of... Anyway, whether Full Wish is guilty or not...
Oh, text.
Dovebrook District New Life Project. Public recruitment and mental healing seminar. Holding a seminar at a place meant to bury past trauma. The very site of 2 bloody...
So what are we waiting for? It's time to drag Dove...
Are you talking? Yeah, I'm almost there.
This place is...
A rich person like Full Wish can make most people's wildest dreams come true with the snap of her fingers.
If money could really accomplish everything, the IPC wouldn't be eyeing this world. My erasing history.
In past victory records, there have been countless and often bizarre instances. You have to understand. The Phantasmoon Games isn't just some wish-granting lamp. What makes it irresistible...
That's quite alluring. Have you heard about the noblest worm Aha made godlike? It became the happiest creature...
Your knowledge of these unofficial records is enough to rival ours.
Miss Kochiba, is that a...
Fishing. Don't be afraid. Now that yours, I'm guessing what you want goes beyond a straightforward act of revenge. If you were only out to avenge friends, with or without the Phantasmoon Games. Someone like... So tell me, Mr. Ashvale.
Consider it a mystery. If I may...
Well then.
Daily life here fits like a tailored prison uniform. Wear it too long and you forget what your bones should feel like. Full Wish hasn't shown up yet. Let's start with the members of the research system.
Alright, let's go.
I got called into another chat. Everyone is smiling at me. These days, I go home, change my baby boy's diaper, help my daughter with her homework, prepare tomorrow's lunch, and clean up the house. When Emma left me, she must have... When I look back, I realize I was someone who had it good.
Right? Yesterday, during my tumor removal, the anesthesia wore off halfway through. I squinted, and I used to be too weak to even get out of bed. But...
Isn't that amazing? Hey, did you two hear? You've come to the right person. My neighbor got a... I saw the news too. Those parasites who ruined the peace, who kept... Wait, they...
Something like that. Still owed their underboss tens...
So your debt's wiped...
Oh, we meet again?
Good! Since I joined the research in the past, I struggled with mobility. I always had to work 3. A lot of imagining think factory-made types like me don't count. If every sentient being has a home, then even... But here, in the society, no one cares what I am or what I...
Congrats. Aha said.
Aha talks to you.
Ooh.
Of course! You mean you can't hear them?
Don't worry. Once you join the society, you will.
Huh.
Looks like it's about time. The star of the show doesn't show up.
Everyone, please.
Oh my god, that's a beautiful NPC.
By the Master of Elation, may they bless all.
Very happy.
Thank you for your smiles. They're like lamps. But before we celebrate the elation, let me share a memory, drenched in tears. It once dragged me into the abyss, as you all know. 15 years ago, during the Phantasmoon Games. That day, I lost my parents, my classmates, and the others. After that, all that remained of my world. A door shut tight. A room steeped in silence. Just hearing the words I even once thought. The only... Back then, I was just an empty shell. Breathing, beating, but lifeless inside. And just as my soul was about to fade away, and she didn't offer empty words of comfort. Child, would you try stepping outside this door? Out there are many people, broken by pain, just like you. She smiled at me. A warm, gentle smile. At the Mutual Aid Society, I saw countless souls scarred by fate. Some bore wounds beyond healing, and some, and yet, what truly moved me wasn't the pain. It was how, beneath those scars, they still reached out to one another. They taught me something precious. Pain can destroy a person, but the wish to bring elation to others can. The smiles passed from one another through mutual aid is Aha's most precious blessing. It does not belong only each time we share a true smile. It's as if we hear Aha's voice. And when that voice rings out, also, that's why the Research Society of Happy Smiles was founded. Everyone, I have questions for you. When was the last... Minato? Do you ever feel like your days are looping endlessly? Like an old silent film, repeating until it suffocates you?
You're...
Miss Bell Woods, you left school full of dreams, only to have your resume rejected again and again. You told your parents you were busy in Seafeld City. And Taija did the cold exclusion at school and the indifference of the adults who should have cared built a wall around your heart.
Yes.
When we were born, no one had to teach us how to smile. But who would have thought that one day, even smiling would become so hard? Once, our world was blessed by Aha's grace. A gentle world in canvas, painted in elation, until the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation violently tore us away from that sanctuary. They brought us their so-called inter-astral civilization, imposed their so-called standards of happiness. They flooded us with dazzling material desires, blinding our hearts. They fed arrogance and prejudice into our minds through the network, making us chase wish power has turned into fuel. credits jingle, where heartfelt laughter used to ring. We drown in anxiety, competition, and an endless sense of not being enough. And in elation, the truest light of life.
You said it. I work myself to end those useless loudmouths online.
The IPC is nothing but a nest of vampires!
Look around you. This land was once blessed by the master of elation. And yet now, it's overflowing with misery. Do you remember the moment I found happiness again? Even through their pain, they gave me that smile. So listen well. Only by opening your heart and sharing your smile with another can you truly grasp what happiness means. Join the Research Society of Happy Smiles. I'll help you rediscover the smile. Our mission doesn't end with finding our own smiles. We must bring them to the world. While others pray to the eons for their own desires, we...
To fulfill our...
Yes. To still every cry of sorrow.
Dang.
To wipe away every bitter tear.
Oh, that's freaky.
The speech is over. What's your take, Detective? Miss Fullwish, I'm Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'd like to have a chat with you.
Ah, I see. You're here about the Sinwish...
So you were expecting us?
Oh, I heard the news. The entire Sinwish Syndicate. They may not have been saints.
Oh. Though, rumor has it the Research Society of Happy Smiles had a few run-ins with them. Regarding recruitment, donations, turf. Sounds like plenty of reasons for conflict, don't it?
Are you suggesting we had the Sinwish Syndicate killed? For conflict?
Whoa, wait, that's not...
You know nothing about our finances. Every expense is covered by a charitable foundation established with the compensation from 15 years ago. We don't need a single... When I heard about this tragedy, I personally allocated relief money for the victim's family. Tell me, Miss Kuchiba, someone copied the Herald of Death and slaughtered dozens. What will your department...
We never released that detail. How do you know someone's imitating the Herald of Death?
Ooh.
Isn't that what you've been waiting for? For the killer to slip up so you can... 15 years have passed. You don't seriously believe we're still living in an age where information can be sealed off at will, do you? From the very day the murders occurred,
they're looking.
The news has long since... The Sinwish Syndicate paid a fortune for some ancient mask. And the next thing you know, they're all dead.
They're all looking.
Please pay no attention to base...
Rumors? And yet you're here. That alone proves one thing. Otherwise, why do you suspect me? Only someone who knows the original case could... Everyone! You heard our conversation. The Herald of Death has returned. He's here, in Deathrook. He's slain the entire Sinwish Syndicate. He's back.
They're surrounded.
To relive the carnage.
Oh, the Herald of Death? Didn't the officials declare him executed?
He's immortal? He's back for revenge! He'll take revenge on everyone.
Aren't gang members the very people who steal smiles from others? And isn't the best way to make bad people happy to erase them from the...
Yeah, Sister Mechatron is right!
Back from the dead? Lies! The IPC kept him alive.
You useless officials! 15 years ago, you failed and let him get away!
Everyone, there's no need to remember who you are. You are those who live beneath Aha's brilliance.
Kuchima's so cute.
Once the herald of death fed, look at the smiles on the faces of those around you. There is no fear left in our hearts. The Research Society of Hatch this into your hearts.
What's going on?
Yes, as long as we're happy. There's nothing to happiness. Happiness is our weapon. Happiness will save this world. Let happiness infect
Oh my god, it's so crazy.
every corner.
Silence! My apologies, officers. I can't provide anything useful for now, but rest assured, I'll cooperate with any investigation from the Department of Aberration, whether it's the newly emerged Herald of Death or the various upheavals surrounding the Phantasmoon Games. The Research Society of Happy Smiles will handle them appropriately. What we protect is the... Or perhaps, after all this, you too have felt that yearning within your hearts.
I'll pass. But I've got a feeling we'll meet again.
Miss Fullwish, thank you for your cooperation. Hopefully, next time we meet, it won't be like this.
May the Master of Elation watch over all and bless you with the...
Let go of your obsession. Let go. You're the one who should be dead. Orange, come. Join your brothers. Let the gears grind to a halt.
Sorry. That day...
What did you say?
Nothing. Never mind. The bait was there.
Quite the opposite, actually. Not only did she take our bait, but the bloody bloom mark from the Singlish Syndicate massacre. How did she know that detail? When we specifically obfuscated it, she broadcasted this information word for word, and even used it to stir up public sentiment, scattering it across the place like tossing blood-soaked feed into a fish pond.
Well, maybe she has her connections, or maybe she made a lucky guess as one of the victims. Regardless, she's right about one thing. Trying to stop something from spreading...
So, Mr. Ashvale, did you...
You saw the way she played the crowd, huh? I guarantee you that it had nothing to do with her public speaking. Still, this whole run has been smooth to an unbelievable degree. We got our bearings in no time at all. So, let's...
You're right. It's too risky to make a direct move against a well-respected philanthropist and...
There were people from all walks of life at the gathering just now. We're, judging by their crazed enthusiasm, I highly... But...
Mr. Ashvale, coercive interrogation is strictly against the rules.
Don't get the wrong idea. I meant an old friend that I spotted at the gathering. By the way, everyone...
I thought you weren't a...
Not me!
Your mom...
Anyway, come on.
Find that special friend.
Is that him?
Is that...
What? You lost him?
Not... Hey! Oh, we're just two grown-up fans of the Daybreak Squadron.
Mr. Wait, Ashvale?
Really? Cinderborn, the peacekeeper of our city. Long time no see.
You're not here for
Magnus.
autographs, are you? I saw you two at the gathering. She's been nothing but a kind...
You heard about what happened with Sinwich.
Then... was...
The perpetrator left the same signature as the Herald of Death did.
So, did that monster... 15 years and he's back?
Mr. Magnus, you're one of the
Yes. That but... What's the Sinwich City?
Because that Herald of Death was executed 15 years ago. That's for certain. The Sinwich Syndicate case, on the other hand,
So, just because we're survivors, we automatically become suspect?
If that's what you want, Miss Kuchiba can arrange for it later. For now,
It doesn't matter if you have a few or 15 years ago. I was left all alone in this world. The so-called relatives closed in like a pack of hyenas. Their abuse, deception, expulsion. It was the society.
What about the Sinwich Syndicate then? If I recall correctly, they...
Listen, Mr. Ashvale. The debt I owe the Sinwich Syndicate will be paid. I will avenge them as a member of the Smile Society, as well as the Daybreak Squadron. I'll rip...
You're in over your head. The new Herald of Death is very dangerous. I doubt
You think we're just a couple of kids playing superheroes with masks, right? Well, you're wrong. My squad mates and I haven't had my transformation surgery yet, but I can already power a Mechatron war...
Boys, let's stay on topic, shall we?
I have nothing to say to you either, Miss Kuchiba.
Well done, Mag. You're not by choice. These IPC dogs made it clear that they intend to frame...
Would you look at that? The hunt...
What does it matter? If someone's looking...
You have 5 minutes for questioning.
Never expected my first miracle as a supplicant to be Let's get this over with then. Fair warning. I'm out of practice. If you get hurt, it's your problem.
Your fists don't hurt at all.
Mr. Ashvale, stop!
Alright, you're about to be cooked.
Don't blink. Need time. Watch over the Evernight. Cleanse hatred with love.
Oh my god.
Don't worry. Night falls.
Did you just hit him? Alright.
Mr. Ashvale, I have to stop you.
Hooray, Cinderborn! The bringer of justice!
Oh, shut up!
May death protect us!
Kaboom. Cooked.
It hurts.
There's something seriously...
Enough!
What's the matter, defender of the city? This is the real Phantasmoon Games, Magnus. 15 years ago, at dusk in this city, the Herald of Death tore people apart. I know you want to make something out of yourself, like the trailblazer of the Astral Express. And I know you want to catch the new Herald of Death, but here's the deal. It's not your duty. And the Eonic game sure...
Dang.
You mentioned a conversion surgery earlier. Are you... That figures. I was wondering why these people look...
Yep, it's like Xade.
Humming along merrily, even as... Nothing to say? Fine by me. Time to hurry and get some answers from these people while they're still on the ground. Hey, lackey.
Pain.
Smile.
Please smile.
The laughter. Those who suffer shouldn't exist.
What the heck?
This is... the small with a prick in the needle, no more than a mosquito's bite. The doctor puts this small thing in people who have had the surgery. Say even your body becomes stronger, and your mind.
So...
I'm not ready, but the rest of the squadron had it, and they say it's the necessary step to becoming a true superhero that safeguards everyone else's happiness. Mr. Ashvale?
The surgery won't make you stronger, nor will it help you get your revenge. Remember the hesitation and fear you feel in this moment, Magnus. If people simply erase their perception of fear and pain, go now.
So,
Yikes.
did you,
These people have all been heck. Who knows what method they used. It completely
They're all infected, they're right.
their ability to feel suffering and despair.
It's like the baby saga.
This is the kind of treatment
as if...
The baby saga from Dragon Ball GT.
Which means foolish has far more to the idea was to find the Herald of Death with the leads we had. Here we are, going deeper down and
Judging by their voices, these followers don't seem to have any ill intent. If all this has nothing to do with the Herald of Death, then after all, how they pursue happiness is their own choice. It's only human instinct to avoid pain, right? Such avoidance doesn't go against the laws of nature, nor does it legal.
not a crime. Well, my instinct right now is telling me that this definitely has something to do with...
Unfortunately, Mr. Ashvale,
I'm here to follow my senses and dig up whatever's at the bottom of this. Besides, I don't think we need to turn over every stone to figure it out. If the new Herald of Death and Foolish are connected, we'll be seeing another move soon enough.
you mean Madame Pearl promised that top-level security would be deployed during the fest.
Ooh, Daniel.
According to Sunday, the crow should lead me to Blade's whereabouts. Since it stopped here, that means...
Oh, there he is.
I wasn't even looking for you, yet here you are.
We haven't even settled the score over the mask you stole from the Sinwish Syndicate. And now you're skulking around and following.
What do you, or should I say, all of you want?
General Yao Guang of Yutue has come to this world and is looking. Dragons clash in the wilderness, their ichor dark and yellow. In her divination, you will become a slave to your own violence, bringing a catastrophic end. The only violence within you that comes to my mind is Shuhu. The emanator of abundance who resurrected time and time again. The monster who turned planets into living beings. The Xianzhou fears that he is using your body to...
So, what's your plan? Kill me again.
Oh my. Things are getting a little heated. Should I get you both slugged?
Thank you.
I'll pass.
Oh my god.
General Yao Guang's divination may foretell a death battle between us. That doesn't necessarily mean... My experiences on the Express have shown me time and time again that...
That's so real.
Even fate's set in stone. I have no intention of getting into a quarrel with you. But I need to make sure that the presence of the Stellaron hunters won't endanger me. Thus, I must know your purpose here, Blade.
He stated this trip would be connected.
Ooh.
Much obliged. In my experience, it's best not to get your hopes. However, the General's divination isn't entirely baseless. There's another power
the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
Something far unclear.
As such, I'll keep an eye on you until everything settles. That's as far as I'll go.
Can't wait.
Did you two just agree to some weird collaboration?
I'll leave that matter in your hands, Silver Wolf.
I don't get it. That good-for-nothing detective didn't even blink an eye before selling us out to Pearl.
There are things only...
Hey, you two. Why the long faces?
Come on, smile. Whether you're hungry or full, poor...
Thank you, but...
Yeah.
Another one. How many people have been...
Well, 6. Locals say ever since
7.
the Sinwish Syndicate case. This research...
That gang's fall left a power vacuum, and the Research Society of Happy Smiles filled it like a fast-growing fungus.
I think I'm starting to get a better picture now. Is this, by any chance, tied?
Not only me. It might also be tied to the ominous fate General Yao Guang a few days ago. When I used the tuning power to help her intervene at...
straight...
Yes. Cheerful, happy laughter echoing.
Oh, without those games.
The so-called voice of Aha those society recruiters claim to hear?
Whatever that is. From the moment I set foot on this street, I've been using my tuning ability to sense the residents' minds. Miss Tingyun, allow me to correct you. Each of them carries the same sound.
Mind control?
Are you trying to say that this is tied?
My apologies.
No, this isn't the work of any tuner. It feels like a worn-out tape recorder hidden deep in the subconscious. Repeat.
So...
Wherever this laughter comes from, causing so many people to self-deceive in perfect unison while enduring pain is beneath these calm waters. The undercurrents are far more turbulent than anyone imagined.
The bad news just keeps coming. Don Hung's gone off on his own, and Madame Yao...
The bird I entrusted to General Yao Guang has seemingly gone silent. I can't share its vision anymore, but I know it hasn't faded.
Let's pray she returns soon, with some news to pierce through all this fog. Otherwise, this Arcadia built...
Dang. Up, return to POV.
Blurry QR code?
Why would the author of Fluffy Across the... You're taking it a bit too literal. Someone who can draw something that... I heard the Fluffy's been running for half a year in a mech, but after that memory bubble movie, A Holy Grail Stay Night, old Odie produced, became a massive hit. The Astral Express's adventure story, now the latest chapter, the Sacred Flames return, and this cult sure knows a lot about our journey. Aw, come on. According to the address the Perlux employee gave us...
For such a small place, Dovebrook District...
Turn left at the first intersection. The Bobo we... Oh, don't tell me the author of the Fluffy is... come on, let's...
Oh my god.
Fluffy goes puff, puff, puff. Pom-poms for extra fluff.
Oh, I thought so.
Please come in. Let me guess. Your next line is... Why are you here?
I'll say it.
What's the problem? I'm the magazine's founder, its president, and its editor-in-chief.
A million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. For the money, risk your neck being
Oh.
idiots. Without me, you'd all have been locked up in some Department of Aberration Defense painting prison long ago. Have you ever heard of the sensational serial thief case, Phantom Furbomorph?
I'm sorry. I was wrong. Beep boop. Even if you've got dirt on us, making us work for free is... We've had enough. We've overthrown the boss.
Welcome, traveler. Furbo Hot Pot requires a reservation. Rumors are 10,000 credits apiece, and if you're looking to hire a hitman, just head. You came to meet the brilliant, charming, and universally...
Oh my god, we could be partners.
You are cult. Once you rule out all the wrong answers, the only one here who can actually draw is you, Nihilux. You saw right through me. As a reward for seeing through my disguise, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Nihilux. You can also call me by my pen name.
Aw, no wonder you were tagging along back at Perlux Tower, acting like you knew us so well. Wait... This blurry QR cult persona isn't a fake, is it?
Identity is just a mask and a body. Real or fake, it's all in how you see it. At the very least, for now, there's no other blurry QR cult around who could show up at Star Rail Fest for a live signing and...
So, you are...
Just a little deduction, that's all. The news about Star Rail Fest is already everywhere online. Knowing how that perfectionist Madame Pearl operates, she's definitely pulling strings to make your collaboration. Naturally, having me step in.
If that's the case...
That said, I'll have to respectfully decline. Not to brag, but Fluffy Across the Blue is ridiculously popular in this world. If tickets weren't limited, the line would wrap around the planet. That's not a signing event, but a public execution.
Yeah, that does sound pretty horrifying.
Could be tomorrow, could be next month, but So tell me, Miss Nihilux, do you really have the right to refuse us? You've used the crew's likenesses and adventure experiences without permission. What? Today, on behalf of the entire Astral Express crew, for your violation of our publicity rights, emotional damages, and lost wages, I hereby demand 1.6 billion...
Oh, that's a lot.
How did you work that?
Believe it or not, I don't have a single coin on me right now.
Oh my gosh, he's poor.
Possible. Just your royalties alone.
Due to, unknown circumstances, my luck with money hasn't been great. But I get what this is real. I'll show up at Star Rail Fest.
Then it's settled. Thank you, Colt.
That said, I also hope the two of you, as the original inspirations, will take some time to familiarize yourselves with Fluffy Across the Blue before... Time to attend Miss Nihilux's class. Please follow me.
Damn, alright. This is what I gotta stop here, guys. Oh man, she's so cute. Alright, I'm just gonna stay. Alright, though, just gonna do this first, though. I'll put in the Evernight, though, and then. And just gotta put this right here. Just gotta do this, though. So I don't care if he be saw a freak though. If you keep calling me a freak though, it's very seriously, and just want to say fuck you. Okay, let me do this. Okay. All right, different shot. Anyway, all right, I'm done. All right, though. I'm gonna do another one like either tomorrow or Tuesday. So stay tuned for that, guys. Yeah. Did have fun doing this though. So yeah, and get to discover 2 more of JoJo reference though. So yeah. So after that, that's it though. I'm just gonna go on and play some casual games though, and do another one next week, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so that'll be all for today, guys. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Serious Bo, and I'll see you guys. See ya.